trying to make some content, dog, and then that win, bro. Like, I'm not talking the same stuff, but let's talk about this goth. The shawty, bro. She was a goth, bro. Dang, man. This was when I went to Amsterdam on a trip for 2 weeks, dog. I met like a couple shawties, dog, but like this goth. Hey, bro, like I gotta be honest, man. Like, like this was like when I came off, Bulldog coffee shop. So I was walking down this canal, and I was like, there's like all these boats and stuff, dog. And hey, bro, homie, bro, I gotta be honest, man. So I'm like, walking, and I sat on this bench, dog, and this goth girl just came up, and she like had this black, top on, like, jacket. She came up, and she was like, "Can I sit there?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, man. It's a free world, dog." And I was like, I was drinking that time because it was Amsterdam, dog. Like, I got myself a blunt. I was rolling myself it was a pre-rolled blunt. I don't smoke anymore, but for me, dog, like, it's Amsterdam. Like, I haven't smoked in 5 years. But if I go on holiday, dog, I'm just smoke a joint, dog. Come on, it's legal there, bro. So imagine this. As I'm sitting on this bench, dog, this goth comes up, like, but the weird thing was, like, she like, she sat down, and I was like, "Alright, what's popping, man?" I'm talking to her, right? She's like, she's from Holland, Netherlands, dog, and man, dog, like, I'm talking to her just like, as because she's sitting right next to me, bro. Like, it's late night. I don't want her to sit right next to me, and I told her to sit right next to me, and think that I'm a creep, dog. Keep on staring at her, like I'm saying, because I'm smoking a blunt. I don't get paranoid, dog, but when I smoke the blunt, like I'm saying, for me, like, I turn around, and I was like, do you want to roll yourself a joint? And she was like, I got my stuff, and she was rolling a joint herself, dog. And then I asked, I was like, she had like eyeliners, like with like black eyeliners around her eyes, and she had this little star, like, tattoo. I was like, what's that supposed, like, are you like a part of like a fraternity? Like, is it fraternity, like a club or something? She was like, no, I'm a goth. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, mate. And then she starts showing me her like nails, like, where she's done, like, she got like these, like, colored her nails like black, dog. She was a goth, bro. I'm saying, she's from Netherlands, like, she's Dutch. She speaks Dutch, dog. I think that's what they speak, mate. And then she showed me her fingernails where she painted her nails, and she got like these stars like on her nail, and I was like. Then I asked her, I was like, am I talking to a witch, dog? Are you a witch? And then she was like, because she's a goth, like, there's like the stereotype, just so I was like talking to her. So I was like, hey, man, are you like a witch? And she goes, what do you mean? I was like, you're a goth, right? She was like, so I was like, do you make potions? Like, are you like, do you got a broom? And she was like, this goth, she was good looking, dog. Like, she was like, but the thing was, dog, that she had, like, she had like, dark hair, but like, it's like her natural hair, but she was Caucasian. She was white, dog. She was a goth, and she had like she had like these gloves, like, like, when we were having a conversation, she just put out these gloves. She got cold, dog. It was during like December or May, and she started wearing these gloves, and these gloves had like these like little spikes on the tip of the gloves. And I was like, wait, are you gonna scratch me or some shit, dog? She was like, Jacob, you're funny, dog. I was like, alright, man. She was popping, and then we talked, and then I bought myself like a couple Corona beers, dog. And then, hey, homie, man, it's Amsterdam party time, bro. You say Jacob Brown's not I had to cross her. I'm like, I don't care, bro. I'm sitting there, dog. And then I had my Jack Daniels, and I asked her, do you want a shot? Do you want a beer? And she was like, I got, she had like something similar to a Copperberg, dog. It's like a drink in the UK. So, hey, man, I'm talking to her, and then we're just like literally talking. She was like, do you want to come over to my spot? I was like, are you trying to, like, cook me in a cauldron, dog, or one of those big containers, like, witchcraft? And she was like, nah, man, just pull over. I went to a crib, man, and hey, bro, like, I gotta be honest, she was sharing with these other shawties, like, they were non-goth, but like this shawty who's goth, she was cool, man. She was so friendly, dog. And I went up into her room. There was like about 2 cats, and I was like, hey, dog, man, there's 2 cats up there, dog. And it was like, one was a black cat, the other one was like a furry, like half ginger. I don't even know. It was dark, bro. We just talked for a bit and chilled, and then I had to leave the property, man, because I was like, you know what, man, I don't know. But she was cool, man. I gotta be honest, bro, like, You know, people got like so much. People got like the stereotype about goth. Like they think every goth is like some evil like doer, like some witchcraft, like you know, some lady that's gonna out there, some lady like that's gonna eat people. Is that even true, Ada? Like she asked me like. When I asked her, like, are you like a witch? And she was like, so you telling me like, are you gonna ask me like I'm a cannibal? And I was like, nah, man, I ain't trying to ask nothing, bro. Like I'm just quite curious, dog. And then that was out, man. So for me, like, nah, she was a cutie, bro. She was so lovely, man. She's just like open minded. We just had a chat, had a drink, smoked some joints, and yeah. Then I left like I think about a few hours. Like I left like midnight, dog. Like but for me, like. No, it was like no. I left in the morning, mate. I left in the morning, like, because I was supposed to. I went out, and I was like, you know what? There was no trams, dog. So I left in the morning, and so for me, like, I left the next morning, and then I met her another time at this. There's a coffee shop in Amsterdam called. Is it Greenhopper, like grasshopper? Like I don't even know, dog. Hey, oh me, man. I miss like I love Netherlands, dog. Like I mean, if you're a tourist, it's a great spot. Everyone's on their bikes, like it's like Tintin, dog. You know Tintin with that dog, riding that bike. Like everyone looks like they're going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then I met this other shawty, like she was like half Argentinian, half like some country. Like her mama was like from country in Europe, dog. And you meet some people, bro. Like, hey, dog, man, you meet a lot of characters in Amsterdam. I love that spot, man. Like, I just love the nightlife. I was there for like about 30 days, like 2 weeks, and I remember just walking like up to a couple of spots and just having a blast, bro. I went to like this Raven, like in a club. You walk in. I walked in like this in Amsterdam, dog. So I walked in at this. It's not bar or pub, it's club. I walked in and I was like, hey, bro, let me go get a shot, bro. So I got this shot, dog. And I was like, just drinking. And I just looked to the left. There was like, people just standing there smoking a blunt on a joint. And I was like, this is surreal, dog. It's because you can't smoke like in clubs or like, bars, what I'm saying. But this bar, like everybody was like, everybody was like, just smoking on the blunt, dog. Or probably, they call it spliff up here, dog, in Amsterdam. And then I remember, like, then I saw this massive group in the middle, like, doing this whole, like, Mexican wave, dog. I was like, what's going up here, bro? I think they were tripping on, like, mushrooms or, like, I don't even know, like, some LSD. I was like, dang, man, they probably, up in heavens, like, some next, they probably left the 3D road and probably entered the 6D dimension, dog. Fuck knows, bro. Man, I gotta get it. I gotta go. I was gonna grab some food, see what's popping. I gotta see what's Hey, bro, man. I actually gonna go grab some grub, bro. But I'm gonna go do that and then see what's popping. Gotta wait for this to charge. Alright, bro. Alright, man. Go check out my comment, check out my official. I just thought let me just come up down here and see what's popping. And I gotta just let you know, like I'm gonna do my travels. For me, like it's just a lot of time. It's a lot of effort, man. I gotta find myself like a crew. I'm doing my trading videos, bro. Like my robotics. I got some couple projects. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to have people just see it, like hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why my content, like it's misunderstood, judged, complex, unorthodox, unconventional, yes, sophisticated, because Jacob Brown is educated, dog. So for me, I post a lot of stuff. Like I get a lot of, I mean, you know what? When you're on socials, dog, you're gonna get a lot of hate. I mean, because people expect you to be a certain way, but then when people start talking to me, they kind of realize, oh shit, bro. Jacob Brown's really open-minded. I'm saying I'm not like built on some dogmatic cultural blocks, and I think that's why even from my own coach, there's a lot of elders. They see me as like a troublemaker because I'm up with democracy, bro. Like just doing your thing, dog. Going getting late, dog. I might go take a trip to Amsterdam, dog. I want to go see some shawties, bro, like some blondies. Probably make some love like on a balcony. Have you ever made love on a balcony, bro? Dog. I made love on a balcony, bro, in Amsterdam with some shawty, bro, and then there's like it's apartments, dog, and there's a balcony. I was making love, and then I turned to the right and I see this the neighbor like looking out the window, like, and I was like middle of smashing her. I was in the middle of smashing her, and I turned around, the neighbor was there, and I was like, hey, like, dog, like, can you stop looking? And he was like, oh, sorry, man. And then there was like other apartments down there as well, balconies. I think they probably just looking out the window, and just Jacob Brown just raw dogging her, bro. Raw dogging her in the middle of the night. Hope she don't have no kids by Jacob Brown. I mean, I have no children, dog. I have no kids yet. I'm not married. I see what's popping, man. Alright, bro.